Can Superman overcome Rogol Zaar, and can he put his differences with arch-foe General Zod aside long enough to save Earth? Well, let's hop into the pages of Superman issue number 6 and find out. Alrighty then, so as we join the comic war in the Phantom Zone and all hell is breaking loose, Superman and General Zod have struck a very uneasy alliance to take the fight to Rogol Zaar, the creature that claims to have destroyed Krypton. Even with the extra muscle, the fight is very uphill. Superman admits that his head isn't totally in the game right now. He's just filled with so many questions that are filling him with doubt. How did Zod know to find him in the Phantom Zone? Why did Rogol Zaar destroy Krypton? Did he know his father Jor-El? Why is he so angry now? Yeah, that's right, Superman. There are a lot of unanswered questions. But hey, if you keep drawing attention to them and calling out all the holes in the story, then what am I even doing here? Superman digs deep and tries to summon up as much power as he can for the final push. He knows full well that Supergirl isn't going to come running on in with the Phantom Zone projector and save him this time, so this fight is almost certainly going to be to the death one way or another. However, we'll never know how this battle turned out because Adam Strange and the Atom end up pulling Superman back through the Phantom Zone breach. For you see, in a matter of utter convenience, I mean in a matter of excellent timing, we discovered that Star Labs' experiments, whatever the hell they were that opened up a rift in the Phantom Zone in the first place, were exactly what they needed to pinpoint Superman inside the Phantom Zone and bring him back home. Well, geez, I guess this means Superman doesn't have to give you a firm talking to about almost dooming the entire planet, right? Now, at first, Clark wants to get back in the Phantom Zone and help finish the fight with Rogol, but his friends quickly talk him out of it, saying, hey man, it's just Zod, all the bad guys are trapped in the Phantom Zone, mission accomplished, plus we need you here. Earth getting jostled around across dimensions is causing all sorts of natural disasters, get to it, Big Blue, and Superman actually agrees to leave a guy who actually came to try and help him to die in the Phantom Zone. I am oh so certain that this will be a decision that he will not grow to regret and that won't come back and bite him in the ass at some point in the future. Now, once everything on Earth has begun to settle, Superman once again turns his mind to all of his uncertainties. What's the deal with Rogol Zaar? What's the deal with Krypton? Did his father lie to him? Maybe the answers lie with his father. His son certainly is with his father right now. Now that the Earth isn't in impending peril, maybe Superman should go back to looking for his son and his father. Well, turns out he won't have to look too long because John the Superboy is back and found him. Only John isn't a Superboy anymore. He's a super teen, a super young adult, a super 20-something. You know what, we'll workshop this before issue 7. And so there you have it, everyone. Superman issue number 6. And overall, while a lot of stuff happened, while there was plenty of action and a ton of actual text to make through, this kind of ended up being one of the thinnest issues of Superman we've gotten in a long time. They really kind of rushed through the conclusion of the Phantom Zone and the Rogol Zaar fight. They're like, yeah, we're done with that now, moving on to the next thing. This is kind of a trend in recent Bendis work. You can tell the moment he's officially bored with something because he will just drop everything he's doing in a story and move on to something else. I am cautiously optimistic about what looks to be building a type of sympathy for General Zod. He comes to help only to kind of be betrayed by Superman in the end. That is, of course, assuming that Rogol didn't beat him to death, but you know, that could go either way. I am also cautiously optimistic about potentially learning what exactly Zaar's deal is. I mean, you figure 6 issues in a whole mini-series later, it's about time we actually learn the motivation of this big new nasty villain that Bendis seems to be so proud of. I will also reserve judgment on Superboy growing up as quickly as he did. Truth is, we haven't met this new character yet, and make no mistake, he is pretty much a brand new character at this point, so I don't know if I don't like him or like him. I mean, I guess it's better than forcing Bendis to write about Superboy when he clearly didn't want to write about Superboy by sending him off so early on in the run and now bringing him back older. Ultimately though, outside the final page reveal and implying that Adam Strange might very well have known more about Rogol Zaar and his connection to the greater universe, this issue is pretty forgettable. I give it a 5. It's your old pal Cape Joel again, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I have available from the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on when a brand new video drops. And hey, if you really like what I do, you might want to become a patron. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, and they can do so for as little as $1 a month. Enjoy video and audio versions of the Comic Multiverse podcast and other videos before they drop here on YouTube. Heck, interact with me closer than ever before. You get all this when you become a patron. And with that, thank you so much again, everyone, and I will see you all again next time.